In the past 50 years, over 240 hikers have disappeared in an area that locals call Blackwater Pines. Their personal effects were discovered, but never their bodies.
Lead your life that gift forest friends who's knitting. Another version of the missing person walking through the woods.
The documentary follows a creature known only as the forest mimic, an entity said to copy the human form to a disturbingly convincing degree.
There are stories that stay in the dark because the dark is where they belong. This is Nightmare Archives, and tonight we reveal the creature that learns your voice, and then...
The earliest accounts date back to 1874. Loggers reported hearing their co-workers calling for help from deep in the woods, yet every last man was sitting by the fire.
They swore they'd watched their crewmen swept away in the river that morning, only to find those same co-workers, dry as tinder, sitting at supper when the whistle blew. A mystery that settled heavier than the stew in their...
Native folklore speaks of a spirit that borrows the faces of men, a being that conceals itself by becoming what you trust.
The voice calling to them wasn't human, and yet it sounded familiar. One hiker claimed they repeated his name exactly, same tone, same inflection, but the rhythm was wrong.
The following morning, their camera was discovered alongside an abandoned campsite. They were never found.
Daniel, over here.
That's not my friend.
Daniel.
Researchers explain that the mimic is a non-human creature with 3 known capabilities. Its vocal cords can mirror almost any sound, generate echolocative song, and stretch far beyond human range. These traits make its voice an instrument.
Resonates command, and it can agree with an overduplication. It repeats voices perfectly, but only after having heard them once.
It doesn't just move, it learns. Watch as it rehearses gestures in the dark. Fist, wave, salute, each copied perfectly, as though an actor practicing a role. Behavioral copying.
It reshapes its features into the likeness of a human face. Imperfect, as if chiseled from memory.
Doing was something to start there for unlimited. You need the reason. It's going to include the 3 flaw middles. You only have your warm the whole time. It never blinks correctly, so
it's not a smile of joy, nor one of relief. The muscles around the eyes never join in. There is no breath, no blink, no life behind it. Just teeth, bared and perfect.
In 2014, a park ranger filed an incident report describing a duplicate visitor. A family said their son had walked off the trail.
Minutes later, he returned, quiet, stiff, and avoiding eye contact.
But then, the real boy was discovered crying behind a tree, insisting that he saw himself walk away.
It was me.
And as the duplicate smiled, it slipped back into the dark.
The park ranger said that the copy disappeared into the trees. That concludes the statement for this incident.
See? Just another tree. I'll be whatever you need me to be.
Letos, biologists theorize the mimic is a predatory organism that uses imitation as camouflage.
Biologists argue it triggers a primal kind of fear, a fear of seeing yourself where you shouldn't be. Stare long enough and the mind starts to wonder which side is real and which side's waiting to take your place.
According to folklorists, it feeds on recognition, that the moment you lock eyes with it, you're already being studied.
The danger of engagement based on expert consensus is clear. Heed it before the woods close in.
Survival experts recommend one rule: never respond to voices in the forest, even if it sounds like someone you love.
The mimic does not chase. It waits. Patient, silent, familiar.
Almost. There we are. Close enough, yes? You won't scream, will you?
And if you ever see your face grinning back at you from the trees, run.
私家に1000円出して何十円大その大本から配送を This has been Nightmare Archives.
Unless it's dear, I would subscribe. Let go of them. I hope you find that's about to be office. And legally not. Please do buy. Subscribe.